Hi Aries, welcome to your May general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aries. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in Aries. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Aries and cross-watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and tune into the energy of Aries. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on for my Aries in the month of May in regards to love and romance. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anyone dealing with an Aries, what is going on that you need to be aware of, you need to know about, that Spirit wants to talk to you about in regards to your love life. Okay, so we have acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. Something's happening right now that some of you guys are confused by, are not sure of. And I feel as if whatever's happening in May that may even throw you off guard, may even be shocking to you. I think this is a reminder for what's to come, to take a breath and say, it happens for a reason. The letter A is sticking out to me as in Alex, as in Alexandra. First, middle, last initial may mean something to someone, or even someone's name could end with an A. But this is a little too general. Let's get a little bit more specific here. What's happening for a reason? What does Aries need to understand about the situation that's happening? Tell me more. I'm like, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing a puzzle with a missing puzzle piece. So something's not really making sense, or something's missing from this situation that you're trying to put reason to figure out from. Let's see. Word. Okay. And it says interconnectedness of past, present, and future. Okay, guys, straight up what I'm kind of feeling from here is something from the past. Now, I know this is Mercury retrograde, 'tis the season. It could even be someone from your past. Whatever has happened is starting to affect the consequences, the outcomes, the actions of now and into the future. I mean, again, Spirit's being very vague here, but I do feel as if something is, you guys are coming to closure about something, coming to acceptance about something. And I feel this is something that has been carrying on for a long time. This is something that maybe with this acceptance, on the positive note, you may be accepting an offer, thinking of accepting an offer that may come by. But whatever's played out that didn't happen, that didn't unfold, it's almost returning in a new way, in a new form, in a new light, maybe even in a new love. All right. Tell me about an energy around Aries. Someone wants to tell Aries that they haven't said to Aries. I hope you can forgive me. Okay, here it is. This is something from the past. It's coming to light. I feel almost as if something that didn't make sense before, you're going to learn about, discover, find out about through, I'm seeing social media, maybe hearing from a friend. Yeah, and I think for some of you guys, even with just seeing that this is why it couldn't happen, or why it couldn't happen before, the timing wasn't right, especially if there was something blocking you guys from really getting together, whether that was distance, whether that was someone who had a high demanding job, or whether someone just had their own inner wounds that they didn't want to work through, they didn't want to kind of face. But now they're facing it now. They don't have a choice. There's something where you're kind of closing yourself off to Aries, and someone's really starting to see what happens when you play around, or what happens when you don't take something seriously. And I think Aries, in regards to this, you're more of what is done, you know, kind of wiping your hands clean from the situation. But this person's really, really stuck on this. All right. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Tell me more about this situation. Four of Swords, Libra energy. Some of you could be dealing with the Libra, or someone with strong Libra in their chart. Six of Pentacles, something's got to give. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to get all the cards out first and then we'll go in, but I'm already kind of starting to see that someone's really realizing they didn't do enough. You weren't going to stick around for it. You're not going to tolerate it. You just don't have the time anymore. I think in the past you may have dealt with people or situations that you were trying to wait out, you were trying to see, but the second someone tries to think they could get the upper hand, someone tries to think that they can, you know, have their cake and eat it too with you, they have something else coming. I think, Aries, you are in this type of energy and situation where it's like, I know what I want and I'm not going to settle for less. I'm going to kind of, if something isn't working with me, I'm going to take a step back. Because I realize it's not all up to me to make something to work. And if they really want me, they'll do what needs to be done. And I think that's something this person's really starting to see from you, Aries. Especially because you're going in hermit mode towards them. You could have Virgo in your chart. But let's go ahead and get into it. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. Not surprised to see this. Scorpio energy. Now, there are two sixes here. Your birthday could be April 6th, April 16th, perhaps March 26th for some of you guys. But here's the reminiscing. Here's the idea that this is someone you've known for a very long time. Someone that has been trying to, you know, make something happen with you, or you've been trying to make something happen with them. Since you guys have stopped talking, or since there has been a drift between the two of you, they've definitely been reminiscing about you, thinking about you, the good times they've had about you. And I do feel with this Six of Cups, that's what they're kind of left with right now. Because with the dead center of this being the Four of Swords, there's not a lot of communication. I'm even seeing like a cracked phone screen, which could be quite literal if someone has one, or even, yeah, someone's frustrated with the communication, someone's frustrated with the interaction. So with the Six of Cups, I do feel as if because of the pullback, because you stopped talking or whatever it was, now there's a lot that they're having to kind of reflect on, think about. And I think with the Six of Cups too, I think they're seeing you in a new version of yourself. Again, some of you may have known each other for a very long time, maybe even since you were in school, high school, college, whatever. But regardless of the time frame, it's like they knew an old version of you. And that old version of you is not the same anymore. And I think that's something they're really starting to awaken to and get to understand about you. So let's get into it. The dead center of this is the Four of Swords, Libra energy. So it's been quiet between the two of you. I mean, I do feel as if someone here, I'm literally seeing someone delete a number or delete a conversation, just really kind of saying what they had to say and just close it out. And I think someone's in a period of recharge, recuperation, and I feel it's you, Aries, you know? And I think as you kind of reflect, as you meditate, you're getting a lot more truth and understanding from this whole situation than this person could give you. They're not liking the silence between the two of you. They wonder what you're up to. They wonder how you're doing. But it's very clear energetically, or even you told them, like, I don't want to talk to you right now or whatever, that you need your space. So they're trying to give you that space. But it's hard not to reach out to you. I definitely feel as if they want to give you an apology. They want to give you an explanation. But if you like blocked them or deleted their number or something, they're realizing it's kind of hard to do at this period of time. What's crossing this or challenging this is the Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Yeah, so a couple things. What I feel generally with the Six of Pentacles, someone wasn't doing enough. Someone wasn't making the effort. There's some sort of balance issues that was going on between the two of you. Maybe Aries, you felt like they weren't giving enough into this instead of not even just doing enough. Like maybe even for some of you guys, there's always issues about paying for the bills, for the tickets or whatever. I'm kind of getting that. Like someone's kind of strange with money. And I feel with the Six of Pentacles more so, they're noticing that you're not doing much anymore. They're noticing that when something is kind of already being shown to you that it's wasting your time, it's not giving you the benefit that you are looking for by engaging in a certain connection or in a certain romance, you'll pull back. And they're missing the engagement you used to have with them. There's someone that always wears a certain bracelet, watch, or maybe always has like a scrunchie around their wrist or a hairband around their wrist. Give me a little bit more on this, Spirit, about this Six of Pentacles. What is this? Maybe someone owes someone else some money too, and that started some debates or arguments. Two of Pentacles, ooh, Capricorn energy. Movement, choices, decisions. They were taking their time to move forward. They were taking their time to act. And like I said, you don't have the time to wait. Make up your mind now. Take action now. Say what you have to say. Do what you have to do instead of leaving it up in the air. Do they realize they're dealing with an Aries? You're all about action, moving forward. So that's kind of what frustrated you about this connection. You felt like they didn't know what they wanted and you didn't want to wait on them to figure it out. Three of Pentacles. Capricorn energy again. So you also want to feel as if you're valued, you're appreciated. And maybe this person didn't do enough to make you feel that way. And it's not just an ego-based thing. We are human beings. Like we do like to feel as if our time, our efforts are appreciated. And there's something about this person, whether they, would cancel or flake on you or just not give you the attention, the worthwhile, the means that you're looking for. And I think that's normal. And I think that is something that is not crazy to expect all the time. Maybe you felt like they didn't prioritize you enough. Maybe they had projects going on. They had, they didn't know what they wanted as far as if they wanted something more serious or something more casual. And you gave them enough time to figure it out with the Six of Cups. What's crowning this reading is the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. I feel, Aries, this is how they're seeing you. Again, cross watchers, if the roles are flipped, just flip it around. But someone's being very stoic. I feel the last conversation you ended things on were very upfront, very blunt. You definitely spoke your mind and you didn't hold back. They could be a little shaken from it as well. Because again, you're in a new version of yourself. In the past where you may have let something slide, where you may have just been like, okay, things are going to change. No, they're going to change now. If you still want this. But yeah, I definitely feel the last conversation you guys had was definitely a confrontation almost. But you with the King of Swords in the upright, you weren't trying to be petty. You weren't trying to just get back at them. You were just like, this is how it is. And it's some of your words, whatever you said to them in your last conversation, have really stuck with them, have really been ruminating in their mind. But again, with the hawk here, and maybe the hawk means something to you guys on a personal level in some sort of way. You found out some information perhaps about why it was they weren't making up their mind. Maybe they had options, and when you found out there was like other people they could have been talking to or whatever, you made it clear you're not an option. What's reading this is the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, with this Nine of Wands, again, I feel as if you're going about this situation with this person in the way that you are, that is a bit more upfront, that is a bit more blunt, that is a little bit more, I won't say cold, but definitely a bit more reserved in showing your emotions because you've been through so much. Maybe you've been through so much in love and romance in general. You've been through too much with this person. And you're holding it down for yourself. You have to, and you know that. Because with this person not figuring it out, you're going to, decide what's best for you, Aries. And I think that's how you're moving forward in this situation. They look at you as a very strong person, strong-willed, passionate. And maybe this is why they feel like they owe you an apology. Maybe they're aware that they hurt you. They're aware that their mistakes, their choices were the wrong ones to make that have now made you block yourself from this situation, shield yourself from this situation. You are definitely someone who is like, I'm hearing a lone wolf, but someone who does their own thing, does what they want to do. And I feel with this Nine of Wands, you're not like a lot of people. As far as, yes, there are at times with our specific romances, we want that appreciation, but you don't need validation to feel strong in yourself. And I think they always knew that about you. You're definitely someone that also likes your space, also likes your time. You definitely like to kind of go in hermit mode when life has been overwhelming, when things have been tough. And so it's not like when you were looking for them to do more, you were expecting their entire devotion to you. And maybe for some reason, they thought that is what was required. Maybe because of past relationships, maybe they dealt with someone in the past that was very clingy, very emotionally needy. And for some reason, they projected that onto you, but that was never the case with you, Aries. But I feel as if with this Nine of Wands, there's some sort of understanding that has rooted deep within you that is, I'd rather be alone than try to clean up, pick up, fix some messes that aren't mine to fix, that aren't mine to take on. And maybe in the past, like I said, you took on a lot for yourself to make this happen, to make this work. But it's drained you. And it's made you tired to put more effort into this that isn't being reciprocated. So how they see you right now is the Hermit, Virgo energy. Now there's 2 9s here. You guys could be seeing 999, 99. Your birthday could be April 9th, April 19th, perhaps March 29th for some of you guys. But yeah, you are pulling away and pulling back. And I feel as if now that you're tuning back into yourself, you are gaining a lot of wisdom and understanding and even acceptance through this connection. Like I said, you're filling out more of the blanks than for yourself than this person could give to you. And I think your boundaries are still remaining very strong. And I think you do want to break from this for now. And I think that with this hermit mode, they want to reach out to you. They want to apologize, but it's so clear that that is something that you're not open to at the moment, whether that's the truth or that's just how they're perceiving it. So you're rebuilding, you're recharging, you're recuperating for now. And I feel that this time for you, Aries, is necessary so you can reflect and decide once you come out of this cocoon where you're in right now, what it is that you want to elevate towards, what it is that you want to manifest in your love life. They do feel bad that they hurt you. I mean, whether that makes a difference or not, I do see that. And they especially feel bad because you're not talking anymore. how they are in this situation or how you may see them in this situation is the Ace of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Now, if this is just who they are in this place right now, their heart chakra is being open and activated. And again, the Ace of Cups is all about feelings. It's all about the birth of feelings, the start of a romance, the start of an activation for them to want to do something because they feel like they should, because they feel like it's the right thing to do. So yeah, for some of you, they definitely want to give you that apology. They want to reach out and really show you how much they've been thinking about this and how much they feel about you. They really are starting to feel the impact of their choices. Now, Aries, if this is how you view them, you may have felt like this really was the potential for a new romance that may have lasted, or you even look at this person with the Six of Cups as being like your first love or the first person that you had serious feelings for. And maybe that's what made this whole situation complicated. You may also just view them as, I'm not going to reach out until they give me their apology or they give me an explanation or they give me a reason. Which I think is very fair, Aries. But even with this Ace of Cups, they could be going through a new awakening or understanding. They may, through this process of separation, are starting to come out of it more in tune with what they want. I definitely feel the Ace of Cups sometimes is our heart's desires, is what we yearn for, what we feel for. And that's something they're becoming more in tune now because of the separation with you, Aries. I'm seeing some white sneakers, like clean white sneakers someone may always wear. Someone has like a shoe collection, particularly sneakers, but anyway. To see the likely outcome of the situation, Aries, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of the month that you need to be aware of, anything more that I can tell you about this person, the situation. So with whatever happens, you make the best decision for yourself. We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, pull some more cards to dive deeper. And if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where I depart, Aries, I really hope that this reading has resonated with you. I hope it's giving you the clarity, insight, healing, guidance that you were looking for by watching this message. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aries, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aries.